Monday, March 9th, 2026, AGNDD Intelli Report topic. Australia grants asylum to 5 members of Iranian women's soccer team, official says. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this partially AI-generated article-based video. Australia grants asylum to 5 members of Iranian women's soccer team, official says. Australian Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke says that Australia has granted asylum to 5 members of the Iranian women's soccer team who were visiting the country for a tournament. By the Associated Press, March 9, 2026, 3:31 p.m. Wellington, New Zealand. Australia has granted asylum to 5 members of the Iranian women's soccer team who were visiting the country for a tournament, Australia's Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke said Tuesday. The women were transported from their hotel in Gold Coast, Australia, to a safe location by Australian federal police officers in the early hours of Tuesday morning local time. There they met with Burke and the processing of their humanitarian visas finalized, the minister told reporters in Brisbane hours later. I say to the other members of the team the same opportunity is there, Burke said. Australia has taken the Iranian women's soccer team into our hearts. Burke's announcement came after U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday called on Australia to grant asylum to any team member who wanted it. The Iranian team arrived in Australia for the Women's Asian Cup last month, before the Iran war began. The team was knocked out of the tournament over the weekend and was facing the prospect of returning to a country under bombardment. Iran's head coach Marzia Jafari on Sunday said the players want to come back to Iran as soon as we can, according to Australia's national news agency AAP. Earlier Monday, Trump had blasted Australia on social media, saying Australia was making a terrible humanitarian mistake by allowing the team to be forced back to Iran, where they will most likely be killed. Trump called on Australia to grant the team asylum, adding, "The U.S. will take them if you won't." Less than 2 hours later, in another social media post, Trump praised Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, saying, "He's on it. 5 have already been taken care of and the rest are on their way." Trump also said that some players feel they must go back because they are worried about the safety of their families, including threats to those family members if they don't return. Trump's offer of asylum represented something of a change for the president, whose administration has sought to limit the number of immigrants who can receive asylum for political purposes. During the tournament, the players have mostly declined to comment on the situation at home, although Iran forward Sarah Didar choked back tears in a news conference on Wednesday as she shared their concerns for their families, friends, and all Iranians during the conflict. The team's silence during the anthem before an opening loss to South Korea last week was viewed by some as an act of resistance and others as a show of mourning. The team hasn't clarified. They later sang and saluted during the anthem before their remaining 2 matches.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intelli Report, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.